Hello and a massive welcome to all you Kent Business College apprentices. Today, we are going to unlock what I think is a marketer's ultimate superpower. It's a classic 1-2 punch. First, you get chosen, and then you get loved. If you can master both of those, you're basically unstoppable. So, let's dive in. And just so you know, this whole explainer is built specifically for you. We're using your course materials to really supercharge what you're already learning. Everything you're about to see is designed to help you smash your apprenticeship and get your marketing career off to a flying start. Okay, so picture this. You're standing in front of the drinks fridge in the supermarket, right? There are literally dozens of options, but you reach for the one that costs a little bit more. Why'd you do that? I'll give you a hint. It's not just about the taste. Something really powerful is going on inside your head, and that's exactly what we're going to unpack. So let's tackle the first half of our superpower, claiming your brain space. This is all about something called brand positioning. You know, making absolutely sure that when a customer even thinks about a product like yours, your brand is the very first one that pops into their head. What it really boils down to is this. Brand positioning is like carving out a little piece of mental real estate in your customer's mind. It's the instant answer they have to the question, so what's this brand all about? And when you nail it, it creates this incredible sense of familiarity, trust, and you guessed it, a clear reason to choose you over everyone else. And here is the absolute secret sauce. This is not about a list of product features. It's all about emotion. The best brands in the world, they don't sell you a thing. They sell you a feeling. Security, joy, a sense of belonging. That's the real product. So, how does this actually work in the wild? Let's take a look at a few classic UK brands and see how they've totally mastered the art of making us feel something. We're talking everything from tiny little hats on smoothies to making the entire country cry every single Christmas. Let's start with Innocent Drinks. Their brand isn't just fruit smashed into a bottle. No way. It's a whole recipe of values. It mixes the product promise, fresh and healthy, with this emotional layer of being friendly, a bit quirky, and socially good. You've seen their Big Knit campaign for Age UK, right? That is perfect positioning right there in action. So when you choose Innocent, you're not just grabbing a drink. You are, whether you realize it or not, making a little statement about who you are. You're buying into the feeling of being a healthy person who makes good, conscious choices. And that feeling, that's what makes that slightly higher price tag feel completely and totally worth it. Or think about John Lewis. They built an absolute empire on one thing: trust. Their promise, never knowingly undersold, wasn't really about price. It was about making you feel safe and secure in your purchase. And then they layer on the heavy-duty emotion with those Christmas ads, which are all about warmth and family and giving. Honestly, they hardly ever show a product. They just sell the feeling of a perfect Christmas, which your brain then connects directly to their brand. Genius.
Okay, you did it. You've claimed the brain space. You made the first sale. High five. But now comes part 2 of the superpower, and this might be the most important bit, making sure that customer actually comes back. It's time to build a real relationship so you don't just get ghosted.
Getting that first purchase can feel like you've crossed the finish line, but really, it's just the starting gun. The real magic, and let's be honest, the real profit, is in loyalty. So the big question is, how do you turn a one-time buyer into a lifelong fan? How do you earn that second, third, and heck, that 100th sale? Well, the answer is something called relationship marketing, and it's a total mindset shift. We're moving away from thinking about one-off sales and focusing instead on building lasting connections. It's all about making your customers feel seen, heard, and genuinely valued. And why bother? Well, because it is so much cheaper and way more effective to keep a customer happy than to go out and constantly find new ones. So what does this look like in the real world? Let's do a quick fire round of some absolutely brilliant UK examples. We're going to see how things like loyalty cards, online forums, and even pop-up barbershops can become these incredibly powerful tools for building some serious customer love. First up, the good old Tesco Clubcard. On the surface, it's pretty simple. You scan it, you get points. But the real genius here is the data Tesco gets in return. They use it to understand exactly how you shop, so they can send you offers you'll actually want. It creates this amazing cycle. You feel like they get you, so you keep shopping there, and they get even more data to make your experience better. It's a masterclass in using data to say, hey, we know what you like.
And then you've got Monzo. This is relationship marketing turned up to 11. I mean, they didn't just go out and find customers, they built a full-on community. Right from day one, they used online forums to actually listen to what their users wanted. And the result of that, they raised £1 million from their own users in just 96 seconds. 96 seconds! That is just wild. They turned customers into true believers who feel like they're part owners of the bank.
And that brings us to this next level of connection. Gymshark gets that its community cares about a lot more than just workout clothes. Their whole ethos is about showing genuine care, and they do that by tapping into something that is deeply important to their audience.
And look, they didn't just post about it, they took real action. They teamed up with the charity Calm and set up a real, physical pop-up barbershop. It was a safe space for men to just come and talk about mental health. Now think about it. That has very little to do with selling leggings, but it has everything to do with building unbreakable loyalty. It was a message to their community that said, we see you, we get you, and we care about what you're going through. Now that is how you get love.
So we've seen how the pros do it, right? Now let's bring it all back home. How can you, as marketing apprentices, right now, start building this superpower into the work you're doing every day? Here it is, your simple 3-step workout. First, you have to ask, what do we actually stand for? You've got to define that unique space in the customer's mind. Second, reinforce it. Every ad, every social media post, every single interaction has to tell that exact same story. Consistency is what builds trust. And finally, number 3, care. Actively, genuinely look for ways to make your customers feel valued. That is how you build relationships that actually last.
So I'm going to leave you with this question. As you go about your day to day, just start noticing which brands have successfully set up camp inside your head. Why are they there? What was the feeling they sold you on? If you can start to decode that, you'll be one huge step closer to wielding this marketing superpower all by yourself.